Japan's economy has been experiencing a prolonged period of slow growth, deflation, and high levels of debt since the 1990s. In this video, we will explore the reasons behind Japan's economic struggles, analyze data and examples to support our arguments, and discuss potential solutions. So let's get started and dive into the first factor that causes Japan's slow economic growth. Aging population, decreasing labor force participation rate. One of the primary reasons for Japan's economic challenges is its aging population. According to the World Bank, the proportion of the population aged 65 and over in Japan was 28.4% in 2020, the highest in the world. An aging population can have a significant impact on the economy in several ways. First, as people retire and stop working, there are fewer people contributing to the economy through taxes and spending. Second, older people tend to consume less and save more, leading to decreased demand for goods and services. Finally, an aging population can lead to labor shortages, as there are fewer younger workers to replace retiring older workers. The impact of an aging population on Japan's economy can be seen in its declining labor force participation rate. According to data from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, the labor force participation rate for people aged 15 to 64 in Japan was 77.3% in 2020, significantly lower than the OECD average of 78.6%. This trend is expected to continue in the coming years, putting further pressure on Japan's economy. Deflation, discouraging spending and investment. Another factor contributing to Japan's economic challenges is deflation. Deflation is a situation where the general price level of goods and services in an economy decreases over time. Deflation can be harmful to an economy, as it discourages spending and investment. Consumers may delay purchases, hoping for prices to drop further, while businesses may hold off on investing or expanding. In Japan, deflation has been a persistent problem since the 1990s, and the country has struggled to combat it. One reason for Japan's deflation is its declining population, which has led to a decrease in demand for goods and services. Additionally, Japan's economic policies have been criticized for contributing to deflation. For example, the Bank of Japan's focus on maintaining low interest rates and preventing inflation may have inadvertently led to deflation. High debt-to-GDP ratio, loss of confidence in the economy. Japan's high debt-to-GDP ratio is another economic challenge that has contributed to its slow growth. According to data from the IMF, Japan's gross debt-to-GDP ratio was 251.9% in 2020, the highest in the world. A high debt-to-GDP ratio can be a cause for concern, as it can lead to a loss of confidence in an economy and make it more challenging to borrow money in the future. Japan's high debt-to-GDP ratio is due in part to the government's efforts to stimulate the economy through spending. For example, in response to the global financial crisis of 2008, the Japanese government implemented several rounds of stimulus spending. While this spending helped to prevent a more severe economic downturn, it also contributed to the country's debt levels. Resilience and policy implementation. Despite these economic challenges, Japan has shown resilience and has taken steps to address its economic struggles. For example, the Japanese government has implemented policies to encourage immigration and address labor shortages, such as relaxing visa requirements for foreign workers. Additionally, the Bank of Japan has taken steps to combat deflation, such as implementing negative interest rates and expanding its asset purchase program. Moving forward, innovation and adaptation. Innovation and adaptation will be crucial for Japan's economy to thrive in the future. Japan has a long history of innovation, and the country has the potential to lead in emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and renewable energy. Additionally, Japan has a highly skilled workforce, and the country's educational system emphasizes technical and vocational training. The Japanese government has also implemented policies to support innovation and entrepreneurship. For example, the government has established a network of startup incubators and accelerators to help new businesses get off the ground. Additionally, the government has launched initiatives to promote the development of new technologies, such as the Society 5.0 plan, which aims to create a new society through the integration of digital and physical systems. Japan's economy has also been impacted by global economic trends, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has led to a decrease in international trade and tourism, both of which are essential for Japan's economy. However, Japan has been proactive in implementing policies to address the pandemic's economic impact, such as launching a stimulus package and providing financial support to affected businesses. In conclusion, while Japan's economy has faced significant challenges in recent years, the country has taken steps to address them and has the potential to lead in emerging fields such as technology and innovation. It will be essential for Japan to continue to adapt to changing economic conditions and invest in its workforce and education system to ensure long-term growth and prosperity. By doing so, Japan can remain a leader in the global economy and maintain its position as one of the world's most innovative and dynamic nations. Do you think Japan's economy will continue to slow down or experience growth? Tell us what you think by leaving your comments below. If you like what you watch, hit the like button to show your support. More importantly, subscribe to this channel so that you will continue to receive interesting videos about countries in Asia.